Hiya folks, and welcome back to vlogs that ShadowRock should say for an actual LP episode. But anyway, I'm here to tell you guys about basically what's going on at the channel, what we're doing, stuff like that, why there hasn't been as many videos lately. Well, for me personally, I've just, been focusing on finishing out the college semester. I've also had to get over a really bad cold earlier, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I had a really bad cold. I was like stuck in my bed for like an entire day, sleeping off. I had to even cancel reservations for that day, for like work, school, wherever. So yeah, I've been getting over that as well. It's kind of why I haven't been recording as much. Just chilling, I suppose. Even though, I got work to do, but I'm chilling. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire also came out, along with Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And those are really fun games. Pretty much all three of us have been playing those games for the last week, or however long it's been out. And Alpha Sapphire is actually a lot of fun. It's a really good remake. They did a really good job on it. Some of the new features, such as the deck snap, is really useful. And I just love the Hoenn region. It's so chill and pretty awesome. And also houses one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Trico. And, a lot of people hate on Hoenn for having too much water, too much HMs, whatever. But honestly, it's one of my favorite regions. I love the water, All the different areas like the desert, the tropical islands, and all that look really awesome. Really diverse. The games is also, it's always had some of the best music in the series, in my opinion. Those trumpets! I used to be a trumpet player, so that kind of hits hard home with me. And while the Pokemon, even though there's like a bunch of water types in the game, not as many fire types, there's a lot of good new Pokemon that came out, the Gen 3, that I really like. The only things I would probably deduct from the remakes, like deduct points off from, is well, for one, they didn't put in the Battle Frontier. Instead, they recycled the Battle Mason from X and Y, which, it's okay. But it is a good thing on the Battle Resort. Now they put a second daycare, so you can like breed your Pokemon there and then go literally in circles around the island by just holding up on the D-pad. If you, position yourself correctly and all that good stuff, there's actually a straight path where you can do that. So it makes breeding really easy, actually. It also closed down like the game corner, some things like that. There's just some little things that used to be in the old games, but Game Freak, for whatever reason, either took the lazy route or just outright took them out. And those are just the things I would deduct points off from if I were reviewing the game, but I'm not reviewing the game. I'm not going to give out a numerical score. All I can say is I love the games. It's still really awesome. If you're a Pokemon fan, you enjoy it. Don't worry. Also, diving underwater is freaking beautiful. Also, you can ride on a Sharpedo now and you swim twice as fast. They decrease the encounter rate when you're surfing on the water. So surfing is actually a lot less tedious now. That's another reason why Ruby and Sapphire has always been something special to me, is because it's basically the game that allowed me and my best friend Yang, you may all know, to actually become friends however many years ago. Remember the first time we met, basically I went to his house, spend the night one night, and first thing we did was we restarted the games a lot to get all the starters. Yeah, there's a lot of different memories like that about how back when Gen 3 was out, there wasn't any other Pokemon really, because you know how Gen 3 basically locked out Gens 1 and 2, so at that time when only Ruby and Sapphire was out, we only had access to the Pokemon in those games. And the only way you can get like Bulbasaur, Charmander, or whatever is by using cheats. So that was interesting. And there was a whole mystery about like Deoxys, Jirachi, all those kinds of Pokemon. And that space rumor, which finally comes true. But I guess I shouldn't spoil that. I already spoiled a lot. But yeah, those are really good times. I had a lot of fun back in the day. Playing Pokemon Sapphire, Emerald, and all that with Yang. Well, anyway, coming into this video, I was prepared to tell you guys that I was going to have to postpone Mega Man Legends because, like, here's the story. I had a component cable, and I was using that along with my Hauppauge HD PVR. And the reason I'm using my Hauppauge is because my Avermedia LGP Live Gamer Portable was just being a real big dick. It just wouldn't work for some reason on a lot of games that require a lot of processing. So I had to like throw that capture card out the window for a little bit and switch back to Old Faithful. And you know, that Hauppauge requires a component cable. So I was using that for a while, but then I realized in a lot of my recordings there's this audio buzzing going on in the background. I don't know, you guys might be able to hear it in my Mega Man Legends videos if you listen really closely, but if not, that pretty much just means I'm that good of an editor. I spent a lot of time trying to edit those things out, but it is a very big pain. That's why I opted to, or at least I almost decided not to record any more Legends videos until I get that replacement component cable to fix that issue. In fact, I just ordered it right before I hit record on this, so that's already underway. But then last night, I downloaded a update for the Avermedia LGP, and I did some recording tests on it, and I'm actually very impressed now. It's actually working for once. I did test on Mega Man Legends, even did a test with the Electro Barrier of Death. It's very laggy. It's been known to even cause problems for my capture card in the past, but it handled it with no problem, so I'm very pleased. Pretty much means I can continue my Mega Man Legends shenanigans. Finally! Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I honestly like the Avermedia. It's a lot more convenient anyway, so if it's gonna work now, I love you. Anyway, Mega Man Battle Network 4 still gonna go pretty smoothly. I have like one more episode to upload before I have to record some more. I pretty much need to record more for everything. But, you know, I'll just have to find time for that. And I wish I could edit more. I mean, I can edit more. I've just been so busy playing Pokemon off of Sapphire. I mean, come on. And Smash Brothers, of course. And what we got? This is not scripted, let me just tell you. I'm just coming up with things to talk about off the top of my head. This is gonna be like a 20-minute video of when will ShadowRock remember? Oh, okay, so oh yes. Apollo Justice. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Okay. I know I saw one person asking about it in the comments one day. The thing about Apollo Justice is it's honestly been kind of in the back burner in my mind because I'm trying to focus on Mega Man a lot more. And Apollo Justice is like, do I feel like editing Apollo Justice today? No, not really. So, you know, and honestly, editing those episodes, because it's a DS game and I have to like switch between the two different screens, the top screen and the bottom screen a lot when I'm editing it, it just becomes very tedious and boring real quick. As much as I love the series, it's just the editing process. And yeah, I'll get over eventually, but you know, it's just how it is. The other big factor is, compared to Mega Man, Apollo Justice isn't doing very well as far as like attention, views, stuff like that. I am a channel, you know, but I'm also like a channel trying to kind of like support myself in a way. So as someone who's trying to like live, I gotta like, focus on things that the fans are wanting, which is more often than not Mega Man. That's why I focus more on Mega Man and Apollo Justice. I do apologize though for the sporadic episodes on Apollo Justice. I'll probably get back to working on it sooner or later. It just depends, I mean, I do have a lot of footage to edit. It's just the editing that's a drag. Recording is no problem. I just sit down, play Apollo Justice one day, and boom. Although it takes a lot of space on my hard drive because the files are so big. As for Hero Azure, well, he's kind of in a bind because his computer sucks. And now his new capture card, Elgato, is really not working very well for him. Apparently, like, the TV blacks out every 5 seconds or something like that. That's not a good sign. So, sucks for him, I guess. I mean, I wish I could do more to help him out, I'd love to have him, be able to make videos again. But for right now, he's trying to... what's the word? Oh, he's trying to build a new computer so that he can start making videos again. And hopefully we can find a way to fix his Elgato so he can do even more stuff of like console games. That would be something exciting. One idea we had together was like we'd play Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and say he does like one world and I do the other world. So it's kind of like a tag team LP in that way. That was an interesting idea, I thought. It's very exciting. And something I've been thinking about doing, probably after I do Mega Man Legends, I'm trying to decide which direction I should go after Legends. Because that LP is like halfway over at this point. I know I just started it, but it's not that long of a game. So I was thinking, let's see, I could do like Mega Man Star Force, or I could just go straight into Mega Man Legends 2. Even though I haven't had too much practice with Legends 2, and I still need to figure out how to beat the final boss on that game. That's all I need to do to actually beat it for myself. Or I was thinking of doing a Pokemon OP. I know you guys are gonna say, oh, it's the hype of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but like, if I had to pick two franchises besides Mega Man, like 2 franchises that are like my go-to video game series, it would probably be The Legend of Zelda and Pokemon, because I've always loved them a lot since I was a kid. So it's kind of that childhood nostalgia kind of thing. I think I have a lot to talk about those 2 series. I've already did like 2 Legend of Zelda games with varying degrees of success. I mean, they weren't bad LPs, but I guess as far as attention, some of you guys weren't feeling it, I don't think. But I suppose that's like a topic for another time. And I was looking at the poll we put up the other time, and Pokemon is definitely the #1 on things you guys would be interested in. So, I'll think about it. I may even revive a certain LP that kind of went down the drain after a while. I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously considering it. I just don't know. But if you guys are interested, you should tell me, because, I'm really thinking about it. Also, the Community Net Battles Challenge, TGP said he's going to upload like an update video on that sometime today. I'm not entirely sure if that's true. That's just what he told me yesterday, last time I talked to him, so... But as far as like he was telling me, basically you guys need to at least battle one of us to qualify for the challenge or whatever. Those of you 3 that are taking it. And that includes you, Gabriel. So, that's that. Pretty much. I'm just trying to finish out this semester. Trying to get back in the groove of editing, recording, of course. Maybe I'll have time on Monday and Wednesday to record some more stuff, perhaps. Because I have like nothing for Legends right now. Well, I have one video for Battle Network 4, and a lot for Apollo Justice. I just have to sit down and edit it. Unfortunate thing though is that I have homework to do. Yeah, that's another factor in my life, isn't it? Besides the fact I'm a lazy bum. There's some awesome new games coming out. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. Excited to play KH2 Final Mix. As well as Birth by Sleep, because I never got to touch a PSP before, you know, to play it. And then there's the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. The HD trilogy or whatever. I don't know how HD is possible on a 3DS, but the trilogy is coming out on the 3DS. I think it's like the iOS version graphics. Don't know how I feel about that, but hey, Ace Attorney on the 3DS on the go, that's pretty awesome. I never got to play the DS versions. I only have the WiiWare versions, so there you go. So, suppose I've been talking for way too long. I'm just going to close off this vlog that I should have saved for an LP episode. So, until next time everybody, rock on. And have a good day, or night.